vision, nature of the beast. Long collision in the cage. When you visit, get the leave in the distance and it's sacred. Your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and display it. Not a heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Till it's already too late. It's upon us and it's doomsday. As I flex where the winner's at. Cause I start where they finish at. I was running, I was supposed to make it. I'm the one that gets the closing statements. It's something more, inspiration. But it's nothing cause I'm quick to take it. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters, this is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the Wild One. And his opponent, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
First up we have Wild One from the United States of America. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the green trunks with red trim. The Wild One. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. A hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. So here we go. Should be a good one. Both men step back for just a moment. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Left uppercut. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the fans and the people here.
Whoa, Johnny! Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, and the wild one gets dropped. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
What a massive upset this would be. The wild one goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Like to see, is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Get your focus back at that jab back.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room, I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique,
Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, the Bulldozer. And he'll face the Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall, with that massive 83-inch reach.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure. Get to your ribs and get close. You got.
Up first is the Bulldozer from the United States of America. Deontay Wilder, Bronze Bomber, only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the blue trunks with red trim, the Bulldozer. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
So much hype surrounding this big. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. No rest for the weary. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just misses with that jab. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fights.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh my! That's a game changer! And down goes the Bulldozer. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They block the jab. Punches coming from every angle. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. He He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great man, great man, no relax. Just keep him on the end of it. Drop basics. Just get him moving back and leave the leg back. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Ready to put with it so you can't figure out. Focus back, get that jab back. Just box it, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't get in anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round. Great round. Stay focused. Don't run back.
And there's the bell for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the rope. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
This could be the end. And that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round 1. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the fan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
He misses with that straight left. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter.
Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They miss with the jab. Perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Defense failed them. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Others just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
just missed. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I like that to happen. Good man, good man. Close to this fight, football.
There's the bell to start round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Hodge, reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Couldn't land that jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and let's box.
On to the 5th we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
The plan is to try and change the game plan. Get him angry. Get him frustrated. Make him deviate away from the plan.
We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And the bulldozer forced to the canvas. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Stumbling around in potholes. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, push it off, get on with the job.
Let's start the 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. An upset of the year, and that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Even I...
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
And is this the beginning? And down goes the bulldozer. Is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness. And
the bronze bomber goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, and what a result.
like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous, I'm ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. Life's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent, I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout. I'm getting even 4-2-3, I'm like a can't count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. Hitting a game even though I spy. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. You don't want none. I'm moving like a hitman.
The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Artist. Up against them, the Sandman. These two guys will rumble in the heavyweight division. And as you know, one punch can change everything.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument.
Here we have the Artist from the United States of America. And they'll be facing the Sandman from Haiti.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the dark green trunks with green trim. The Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from Haiti. Wearing the yellow trunks with red trim. The Sandman.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is second to none. If you get...
And there's the bell for round one. When are we going to see a jab from these two? One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Oh, that left hook hurt him. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a meeting. This can be hellfire on here.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab scores. Right hook is scoring. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Do what you gotta do. Do it. Into the fight, you're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not even...
He's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through. Come on, push through this round and we'll run it out. Go out there and finish it.
All right, we don't care.
Here we go. It's round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
His jab just got blocked. We'll go back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They're both trying for a knockout. Straight right just misses. So much for boxing. This is a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good round, feel good. Good workout.
Now you gotta go back out there and lose a leg. You gotta get
Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight.
when you focus on what you do. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go.
There's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
The flat for the fight. If you've got to dance right there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
The straight right just misses. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Listen, he's smart when you go out there. Just take it.
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. That uppercut doesn't land. Did you see that? An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Missed with that right uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You're way better than that, man. Just let him back in. Okay, I'm up here. I like that round. Good work. Stay focused. Box it back together. Get back out there and win the round. Smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You get any time already. You go back out there and switch back on. Get focused. Be reminded.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Not a lot of punch output. There would be some more action here. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time they drop their guard, they get dropped. Has to be very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Break down now, relax. And thinking, can you smart it out there and win this round, right? Hold on, right? Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense in the end.
Let's start the 6th. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they've got in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Both men step back for just a moment. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just get your breath back and then start gathering your pace, get your momentum back, and win the round back. What you're doing, the gap's in the pair. Good work out there, the job's working, my guy. Be a focus point or a jab. Boxing, just be smart. Get your shots off and don't give them anything, alright? Good.
Here we go, it's round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger.
Did you see that? What a massive upset this would be. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now you've got to wake up. You've got to get up.
Whoa, Johnny! And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here.
Relax. Think about what you're doing. Don't steam in. Don't walk onto anything. It'll be dangerous.
I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard's going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Okay. Well done. Win the next one. Yeah? Good. Good time. Sets him up. He will take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
It was a terrible round that was. Come on. We're going back into the fight.
There's the bell to start round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So close to that uppercut. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Pretty close fight here in this round. Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Are we about to see a first-round knockout? And the artist has been dropped. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up for how long? Look at that. On the heels, it looks like there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. It's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. Totally change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.